Hello dear friends, myself Devkar Sarita from Department of Chemistry, KVN Naik, Arts, Commerce and Science College, Nasik. Today we'll discuss on Favorsky rearrangement. The Favorsky rearrangement is a base catalyzed rearrangement in which alpha haloketones are converted into carboxylic acids or esters or amides depending on the type of base used. The essential criteria for the molecule to undergo Favorsky rearrangement is that the alpha haloketones must contain at least one alpha hydrogen atom. Let us consider this case. In case of cyclohexanone, on bromination will give you 2-bromo cyclohexanone. Here there is presence of 2 alpha hydrogen atoms and so it can act as a reactant for the Favorsky rearrangement. This, on treating with sodium methoxide as base, leads to formation of an ester with a 5-membered ring. Let us check for the mechanism of this reaction. In the first step, the base acts as a base, abstracts the proton, forms a carbanion. This carbanion is stabilized by the resonance to form an enolate. This enolate later on goes for an intramolecular nucleophilic attack with the loss of bromide ion leading to formation of a cyclopropanone. Now since this cyclopropene is highly strained, there is a nucleophilic attack of the base in the second step leading to opening of the cyclopropanone ring, giving you a product with a contraction of the ring. Now here, if there is unsymmetrical cyclopropanone, then that bond is broken preferentially, which leads to a stable carbanion. And then later on, the carbanion is protonated to give a final product, that is the ester. Let us go for the next example, that is chloroacetone. Chloroacetone, when treated with a base alkali, in the first step, alkali acts as a base and gives a carbanion ion which is getting enolated and goes for an intramolecular nucleophilic attack leading to formation of a cyclopropanone. This highly strained intermediate will go for an opening of the ring by a base. Now here the base acts as a nucleophile in the second step leading to opening of the ring, and the carbanion which is generated is protonated to give a acid, so you get a propanic acid as the product. Let us go for the next example. In case of this following rearrangement, 2-chlorocyclohexanone can be converted into ethyl cyclopentane carboxylate by treating with sodium ethoxide. The 6-membered ring is contracted to a 5-membered one. In the second example, 3-bromobutanone yields 2-methylpropionic acid as the major product when treated with alkali. The ring opening of cyclopropanone derivative occurs to give a less substituted carbanion. Now look over here. In this particular reaction, the intermediate form is a cyclopropanone again, but this one is an unsymmetrical cyclopropane. So when the nucleophilic attack takes place, the opening of the ring takes place, and the one which is less substituted goes to form a carbanion ion, and which is further protonated to give a methyl group, and therefore the product obtained is 2-methylpropionic acid. With this, we finish with the Favorsky rearrangement. Thank you.